One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Rentschler Field in East Hartford, home to the Uconn Huskies. As we'll see, the number 25 team in the country, the Missouri State Bears, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Uconn Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Bears will boot it away to start the game. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Connecticut's offense will get the first crack at it here. He leaves it with his back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. On third down, he drops to throw. A little screen to the running back. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Uconn will have to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. So Missouri State's offense has the ball for the first time. To the air on first down. Quickly complete. Breaks into the open. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
Anytime the ball goes in the air towards him, I feel like it's his. Like, there are no 50-50 balls. He just makes plays game after game, play after play, and you see him featured in this offense for a reason. He's one of the best in the country, not just at the wide receiver position, period. This guy's in the Heisman Trophy conversation as a receiver.
They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about.
Hold it.
That is a costly mistake as the penalty wipes the touchdown off the board. Second and goal for the offense. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. It's third and goal and third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Takes a hit as he fires. To the end zone, and is picked off.
Well, this quarterback was having success throwing on the opening drive of the game, in large part because it's a lot harder to throw on third down when the defense is expecting it, like you saw right there. They were ready, had a really good coverage call, and they get the INT.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Huskies come to the line in the hurry-up.
Not the start the offense wanted to have. They had to punt the first time out. And here on the opening play of their second drive, they're going backwards. If they're going to run the football, these big guys up front, they've got to do a better job.
Makes the grab on the left. Well, that toe-tap catch had a little style, but not much substance on that.
No, the defense did a good job, too, using the sideline to their advantage. Using the sideline as a 12th man. There was nowhere for that receiver to go except get one foot down and get out.
Looking left. Pulls it in. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Gives it on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Offense breaks the huddle on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Look, I know this offense didn't have the opening drive of the game they would have liked, but the defense now came away with a massive takeaway. Now you're seeing how that affects the offense. They're playing with a little bit of a pep in this.
Catch and stride inside the 15. And the Huskies started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Everybody and their brother showing blitz. The give on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So here comes the Missouri State offense. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
And you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
Tackled at the 28. It's a pickup of 5. And the Bears headed quickly to the line.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision. Nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
Well, you see the defense make a big play there in the RPO, and they're doing it because they're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having your quarterback keep the ball and then try to throw it downfield.
Quickly out to the tight end. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. The Bears are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Avent. Turning it on. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He wants to change this route. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He's got an open man. That's the end of the period, and Uconn has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Hit as he throws. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And the QB leaves the pocket and he scrambles out and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football, but the relentless chase, I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked.
Just keeps moving. Touchdown, Missouri State. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Yards after catch. That's what this guy gives you. That was a simple slant pass. He caught it, made guys miss, showed you the speed, and it was pay dirt from there. What can you say about this guy's athleticism, man? He is such a weapon.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Uconn going back to work on offense. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. Grabbed over the middle. It's O'Neal. Touchdown, Huskies! All that baby. And then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And QBs love their big tight ends, especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer, he looks like a daggum receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often than this one.
He's got great speed. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And he'll pull it in inside the 20.
I love when you back the defense off. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
Trying to run, it's Avant. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Oh, they're after him. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Missouri State. Made the grab and then Uconn did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Defense has got to do a better job of corralling this wide receiver. They've got to know where he lines up each and every play. And then once he has the ball, they have to play with a sense of urgency and get hats to the football. He's just way too dangerous in the open field.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Uconn offense goes back to work. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. They'll go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Uconn quick to the line. Off play action. Finds his big tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that.
He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it on the outside. Flying out to the left. Touchdown, Uconn! Once he got some room, it was over.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He's out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and that's where this offense will take over. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What is this defense?
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Uconn. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Might be changing the route. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Under fire. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds him out of the backfield. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Showing off the arms. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. The Bears racing to the line in the hurry-up. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it in their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
And the Bears have their offense in high gear.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
He wants to throw it again. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they are in the red zone with a first down at the 12. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Broken up, incomplete, and nearly intercepted in the end zone. It'll be second down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Bears.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll start this drive with a pass. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The play action fake. Finds the tight end. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called.
Hold.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Line getting set on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the left. Goes out of bounds at the 25, and that's the way to get it out of your own end.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
He hurls one deep down the left side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Got the quick completion. Looking for more room. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Now the play fake. Zings it complete to the right. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
At the pace this guy's going at right now, this could be a record-setting type day. This could be a game for the ages for this dude. He already has 2 touchdowns, picks up that first down. This is still the first half, guys. What is this guy capable of doing in the rest of the game? We're going to find out.
Got it!
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers, they are helping out their QB1.
Wants to pass. It's complete to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll run it from the gun. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. This will likely be the last play of the half. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Missouri! Missouri State.
Really nice physical running that time. Nice push up front by the offensive line. Getting it in for the touchdown. They now take a one-possession lead here with just a little bit of time left in the first half.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, a first half that saw a little bit of everything there in East Hartford.
Uconn has it teed up to start this second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. So here comes the Bear offense. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast, keep playing physical, and then tell your offense, hey, we need a little help over here. Like, can you help us out and put some points on the board?
They'll move the wide receiver. They're testing the right side here. Find some running room. He'll pick up 4 out to the 12.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Second down, he'll throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Makes the catch. It's Avant. Brought down at the 16-yard line, and that will likely bring out the punt team. Quarterback may change this route. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. And that's where they'll mark him, but a very productive play, and they'll move the chains.
Well, if you're going to be in the Heisman picture, you got to make plays week in, week out at receiver, and that's what he does. He's a good route runner. He's reliable, and he's got speed to take it to the house. Top 5 in the nation right now in receiving yards.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to throw again. Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got him. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Bears will go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it. First down and more. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
He's going to let it go. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches, so I don't mind him taking another shot there.
And the Bears want to pick up the tempo. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Bears pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw on 1st down. Gonna let it fly. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. Whoops, someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And the Bears have it with a 1st and goal. From the gun. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Squeezes ahead for a couple. They'll get it out to the 9. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. To the air on 2nd down. Got his man quickly. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Luna. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. This Uconn offense really has it going.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Got his man downfield. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. Trying play action. Lets it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. And the Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Punt is on its way. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. So here comes the Missouri State offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did.
There he goes. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads it left. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Grabbed in the middle, it's Mendenhall. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Dropping back, it's Uconn. Got it in the middle, it's Uconn. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw it. Rushes on him. They get to him as he throws. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Balls it in. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's third and long from the 28. He's looking to throw. Buys a little time. Got away from trouble and got rid of it.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. Third and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. That gives them now a 7-point lead here in the final period.
Well, that's a huge kick right there, because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent now. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big moment.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Uconn going back to work on offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board.
Well, we've got a close game here at the start of the fourth quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field. They're going to have to complete some of these if they're going to...
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Quarterback making adjustments. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Zips it out to his man. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. The Bears are in the red zone. Dropping back, it's Uconn. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. They want to throw it. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Really nice 3rd down sub-defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass. And they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback. Now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
On 4th down, going to the air. Fires left. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. He'll keep it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Uconn quick to the line.
It doesn't matter what run play you have called, if you're running it inside or outside. If the defense gets penetration, everything is done. And you saw it on that play right there. Great job by the defense.
And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Uconn will have to punt it away. He'll take it on the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Trying to make magic with his feet.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Out of the backfield, he's open. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Might be calling a hot route. Looking for a man. It's Tootin. Makes the grab. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Could this guy be the next receiver to bring home a Heisman Trophy? He's got everything you look for in a game changer at the receiver position. He's off to a great start in this one.
Using his legs, it's Avant. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Bears in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, Missouri State.
The Bears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you. A huge 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. He might want another play. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. And the 4th down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Well, the offense just set themselves up in a bad situation on this one. 2nd and 3rd and long, there's not a lot of guesswork. Defense knows they're throwing the football, and you could tell on that pass rush, man, they were coming.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. That is a tough one to take. They had the interception, but it's taken away by the pass interference penalty. In a tight game like this, a mistake that keeps a drive alive for your opponent, just devastating. Offense has 1st down. They've got the screen set up. Makes a man miss. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Gets it out quickly. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the 1st. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's a 1-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. So here comes the Missouri State offense. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive. Reese, productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting 1st down. So Jeff
breaks into the open. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. And a chance perhaps to salt this game away if this offense can pay this off with a late touchdown. They'll send the tight end in motion. They're going to give it to the wide receiver on 1st and goal. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Back to pass, it's Uconn. Quickly complete. Touchdown, Bears! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail, meet, coffin. Great execution by this offense to put this game away.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll start this drive going to the air. Here's the heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
And the defense is smelling blood in the water at this juncture. They know the offense is going to throw it, and that's why you see these D linemen and linebackers, man, they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback, and the hit that time helped force the incompletion.
Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
I think at this time, you just have to throw caution to the wind. You're down by a lot. You're deep in your own end late, so you're just going to be throwing it. The defense knows it. They're pinning their ears back. You're going to have to get rid of it early. Someone is going to have to step up and make a play, and that's going to have to happen a couple of different times if you're going to win this game.
And now such a tough situation. Late in this game, you're trailing, but now it's 4th and long. Like, it's one thing if it's 4th and short. This makes it even more difficult. You got to have something dialed up you feel really great about.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. He wants a big play here late. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
After being stopped there on 4th down, this game's pretty much over. They were going to have to go down in a 2-minute situation, put at least 7 up on the board. They couldn't get it done. Things just haven't gone their way. It's been that type of day today. They're going to leave the stadium with the loss.
Bought a little time, lets it go. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. After this, it'll be a wrap. The offense changing the play. To the air, it's Uconn. Firing to the end zone. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field,